Well, everyone, I just want to thank you so much for jumping on to this Zoom. And everyone, just welcome to being here because today we get to do something that we absolutely love. We get to do it at many different times of the year, but it's even more special now. Everybody, welcome to Quickfire Olympics, the way that we can bring so many different kinds of people from all different countries all over the world together to not only get to know each other, but to compete in many different kinds of activities. And hopefully we can get a few teams on top of the podium. Everyone, what we're going to do is figure out exactly how to put this together. We're going to jump into our game. We're going to jump into the app, and we're going to get competing. So let's talk about this. You've made sure you downloaded the app. You are in Quickfire Olympics, and this is going to be a nice heated competition to test all of your Olympic knowledge, but also your creativity. Because today we are going to have photo challenges, video challenges, as well as a couple multiple choice and type-ins to see exactly how great your knowledge might be. Once we get our country teams into the rooms, we're also going to have a chance to stay here in the main room. This is something they don't even get to do, and test our Olympic trivia knowledge. And that's where you get to jump in as well. So we're going to be facing off against other teams. This is what it's going to look like. For my teams that are competing, before we send you into the breakout room, when you first log in, we give you that QR code, you log in correctly, and it's going to have 3 different categories right at the bottom of your phone screen. It is going to be creative, mental, and physical. Lots of different challenges to choose from, and you get to do them in whatever order your strategy lies. What's going to happen is that you're going to go into one of those categories. You're going to then choose the challenge that is in there for you. You're going to scroll right, left, choose what challenge you're going to compete as a team. And everyone on your team, specifically your coach, is going to choose that one challenge for everyone on your team to do. So we're going to move forward. You're going to go into the challenge itself. It might be a photo challenge. It might be a video challenge, or it might be a multiple choice that has a potential video, an image that are here. You are going to talk it over with your team to see what the right answer is going to be. Your coach is going to choose the hopefully correct option, and they're going to submit it with the arrow. Then, hopefully you're going to get this right. Go back to the top left corner, go back a screen so that you could choose another challenge, or go to a different category completely. If you happen, you're very excited and you go backwards too far, you are going to see that. Just make sure you go back to that right arrow so that you can get back into the game. Don't worry, we've seen it happen before. And if you do happen to be so excited that you accidentally exit the app, make sure that you go back onto your smartphone, go to the QF Quickfire app. That's swirl that's over there, and you can get back into the game with that arrow, just like we talked about before. Also, my teams that are competing, the things that you're going to need today in this sort of compressed game is a baton-shaped object. You can get creative on that, as well as a blue object, yellow object, black, green, red objects. Those are things just as a preview that you might need to have for a potential photo, video, media challenge that are coming up. So what we're going to do is go through the first steps together to make sure that we're logged in, that we are getting to the starting line before the gun goes off. So this is the QR code that you need. You've opened up your app, you've given it all the permissions, and you are going to hit that big blocky looking QR code, and it's going to open up your camera because you gave it permission to do so. You are going to scan this QR code, and that's only the one person on your team that you have decided is going to be your coach. You're going to scan this QR code. The next thing that you're going to see, I will show the QR code again just in case, but the next thing you're going to see is to hit download. And the assets of the game are going to download. And then once you have gotten there, you'll hit continue, and then you'll see this screen. And you're not putting any sort of a team number. We're not doing team numbers today. Today, you're putting in your brand new Zoom name. You're putting in Mexico, Edith. Putting in Mexico, Samantha. You're putting in USA, Andrew. You're putting in USA, Lindsay. You're putting in your country followed by your name. That is what you're putting there instead of your team number. And then you're going to be able to get to the challenges. But don't go there yet. I'm going to put that QR code there again, just in case you need it. Again, you are scanning that QR code. You are downloading all the assets. That one person on your team that's going to be entering on behalf of your team. If you don't have any kind of questions, any questions at all, feel free to drop that into the chat. I'll be able to answer it for you. Or my fantastic associate, Janelle, is also here as well. Make sure that everybody is set. I want to make sure that we are all getting to the right starting line, and make sure that we're all in the right outfits. We've got to make sure that our country's outfits are right there at the starting line. Coming over to there. Some other reminders that I have on here, again, just my one person on the team who is going to be submitting. You are going to decide on which challenge, which category that you are going to do, and you're going to select it. It is not about saying, hey, you two go and do this challenge, you two do another challenge. It's not that about, it's about team building. So we're making sure that you are all taking the same challenge together. And my coaches, my people who are taking the photos or the videos of your team, i.e. of your screen, make sure that you're in gallery mode here on Zoom so that you can get everybody doing whatever it is that the challenge is asking for them to do. And this includes yourself because your screen is also going to be on. I would say I recommend USA Andrew, make sure that it is one main person that you have delineated to be either a captain or just your person who's the best at using a smartphone has to do that QR code, or you could have everyone choose the QR code, but make sure that only one person on their team is the one who is submitting, and maybe you can decide that inside your breakout room. I'll say that. Perfect. I think I have a lot that's here, and I've given you a lot of information. I'm going to bring in one more person that's here. Janelle has also put that in there. Make sure that there's only one person submitting answers and photos so we can score you accurately. If there's any other questions, feel free to drop that either into the chat or just unmute and ask me.
Not a
Perfect.
question. I just want to say that you are a great host. We are loving your voice and your instructions.
Oh my
Cheers
goodness.
from Mexico.
I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Quickfire has been very good to us. And when we get to do this either virtual or live, we have so much fun with it. So thank you so much. Awesome. All right, folks. I think that we have some, I don't know, professional athletes on here is what I'm seeing. That's the kind of confidence that I'm seeing in these faces. So I think what we're going to do is this. We are going to send our teams into their breakout room so they can start deciding which challenges that they are going to do. We're going to take a look to see how they are doing. And at the same time, we're going to stay in this room where we're going to do a little bit of Olympic trivia and hopefully have the chance to you answer some questions as well. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Perfect. We've got you in here. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to send you into the breakout rooms. Then and only then will you jump into your Catalyst Quickfire app, and then you're going to start doing those challenges. Janelle, send them in. Let's jump over here. So what we're going to do is have the remaining people that are inside here, a lot of our fantastic family that's here, as well as you coming in live from our streaming call. I want you to scan this very QR code so that you can jump in and put in some sort of a nickname. And if possible, put in a nickname that maybe has your country in it as well. Maybe start it off just like the rest of our people here on Zoom did. Do your country followed by your name and then hit join. Of course, the game hasn't started yet, but let me tell you about how this is going to work. We have a 10-question trivia, multiple choice questions, usually 4 options for each time. You are going to have 20 seconds to answer each question as they come up. You are going to select the one that you think is right and then hit submit, which also means that you cannot change your answer after you have submitted. That's the big thing. You have to be confident and true when you have this trivia. But also the trick is this. The faster you answer correctly, the more points you score. So say a question is 200 points, as every second ticks down, the value of your right answer is going to drop. So it's not just about answering correctly, but about answering correctly quickly. I'm going to give all of you a chance to get that in. Make sure that you're good. Here we go. Perfect. Want to make sure that we have our players in here. I got a few going in there. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Zanoza, I'm so glad you were able to jump in. I got Paige, I got Laura, I got Adissa. We got people who are clamoring to show, yes, I do watch 12 hours of coverage on NBC. Perfect. And David Usa is here. Oh, that's USA. Great job. I mean, hey, I'm no Kelly Clarkson. I'm just doing the best I can. Wonder, Lara's over here from Argentina. Great job. So let's see what we have here. We're going to start our first question. I'm excited to see how you do. Remember, you're going to choose your answer. You're going to submit it. We're going to see how everybody answered, and then we'll reveal the correct answer. Our first question starts now. What country is the all-time medals leader at the Summer Olympics? The all-time medals leader at the Summer Olympics. 10 seconds. China, Germany, Russia, United States. This does not include the Winter Olympics. This is just the Summer Olympics. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a look here. Laura, what did you answer?
I said China.
Oh, I mean, they do have quite a lot of skills, but most
Yeah.
are saying the United States. Whew. You know, you might remember also once you select an answer, then you have to hit the submit button underneath. Our correct answer is the United States. China might be good, but the United States has the most all-time medals at the Summer
Well,
Olympics. We've just started,
congratulations.
right? We're hoping to extend that. We're hoping to extend. Let's jump forward. We have 4 people on the board. Let's see if we can get some more. Number 2, what Olympic boxing legend lit the torch during the opening ceremony of the 1996 Summer Olympics right here in the US in Atlanta? Was it George Foreman, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, or Joe Frazier? You can double check on me, but there's a chance that all of these people may have been part of some Olympics opening ceremonies at some point in their lifetime. But did you get the right answer? Let's find out. David, what was your answer? Do you remember this?
Oh, thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I remember Muhammad Ali. I don't know which year it was. It was certainly the last Olympics, but I'm guessing Muhammad Ali for C.
That's a great guess. I remember watching this person, whoever this was, on TV, and it was such a moment.
Did he float like a
100%.
butterfly and sting like a bee?
I mean, and he didn't get burned while doing it. The answer is Muhammad Ali. Absolutely
All
right.
right.
Congratulations, David, and to all of our players who've hopefully been answering below in the chat. Let's move our way forward in question number 3. Simone Biles, the legendary Simone, the highly decorated American gymnast, is originally from which U.S. state? Ohio, Alabama, Texas, New York. We see her parents. We see her parents with Snoop Dogg. Where is Simone Biles from originally? 2, 1. Paige, where's she from?
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
I said Alabama.
From
I don't know.
Alabama. You were the one person who did say Alabama. You are right. You are right at that.
Oh.
But is that where she's
Wow.
from? She's from Ohio. 2
Oh,
people
oh.
who got that right from
Wow, to me.
Ohio, folks. That's where Simone Biles is from. We've only done 3. Let's take a look at how we're doing so far. And it looks like Anissa is on top right now at 338 points. Well done. But again, that was only 3, and anything can change. Question number 4. Of the 10 combined events in the track and field decathlon, how many involve throwing? 1, 2, 3, or 4? None of which involve throwing up. Of the 10 combined events, how many involve throwing? 2, 1. All right. Laura Cooper, I think this one's all you.
I said 2.
Is it 2? You are not the only one on this. It's either 2 or 3. We've eliminated 2. But the answer is 3. The answer is 3. The majority has it on this one. 3 combined events in the track, and that's how many have throwing. Got to get those arm days. Question number 5. Which Asian nation has won the gold medal in archery at every Summer Olympics since the event's debut in 1988? One of these, Japan, China, South Korea, or Thailand, can give Robin Hood a run for his money. There will be music playing while that happens. They're so good at archery. I saw a few yesterday, but where was it from? Japan, China, South Korea, or Thailand? Anissa, who may or may not still be in the lead, what country?
I said China.
Is it China because they're so good at so many things? Let's see. 2 for Japan, 2 for China, 1 for South Korea. Who was it? Who got South Korea? Give me a wave. Paige got it. Paige took it. South Korea is fantastic every single time at the Summer Olympics for archery. Amazing. Let's go. Let's move our way through. 6. What's the only city in Canada host a Summer Olympic Games? Canada's huge. The only one to host a Summer Olympic Games. We may think of them for winter, but they did it. Montreal, Toronto, Calgary, or Vancouver hosting Summer Olympic Games. 2 and 1. Coming back to Laura. You know this one. You go to Canada all the time.
Do I? I said Vancouver, but I have no idea.
Is it Vancouver? Let's see. You know, Vancouver was a pretty popular answer. If only it was right. The answer is Montreal. The answer is Montreal. They did the Summer Olympic Games. We've only got 4 questions left. I'm going to see who comes out on top here. 7. What was the first Latin American city to host a Summer Olympic Games? Look at these gorgeous locations. Was it Rio, Sao Paulo, Mexico City, or Buenos Aires? The first Latin American city to host a Summer Olympic Games. Let's make our way through. 3, 2, and 1. Most was Rio. Oh, we dropped 1 in Rio. We have 1 for Sao Paulo as well as Mexico City. And that was Mexico City jumping in. That was the first one host the Summer Olympic Games. Just a few more questions left. Let's see what you got in there. Remember, make sure you put your answers in the chat for those of you who are just joining us here for the live stream. Let's go. Question number 8. How many total medals does Michael Phelps have? I feel like he's needed to have like 4 different necks so that he can wear all of these at once. I mean, he can't go through metal detectors. I'm sorry, that doesn't happen. 19, 23, 28, or 31. He is just something more than human when he was competing. Let's take a look at how we did. There's so many possibilities, but 28 was our most popular answer. And I think some of the people who were on here really were watching this guy do his work. 28 is the correct answer at 67%. Outstanding. It's like watching the most beautiful fish. Question number 9. What is the only country to win at least 1 gold medal at every Summer Olympic Games? There's only 1 country for this and only 10 seconds left. Australia, France, Great Britain, or Switzerland? Only 1 country has ever done this at every single Summer Olympic Games. Oh, let's take a look over here. Great Britain is our most popular answer, and it is also the correct one. The only country to win at least 1 gold medal at every single Summer Olympic Games. Let's go into our final question and then see exactly how we did. 10. When was the last time that the Summer and Winter Olympics were held in the same year? Yes, this did happen. 1988, 1992, 1996, 2000. We got delays, calendars change, availability, the amount of fire. Summer and Winter Olympics the same year. What year was that the last time it happened? Let's take a look here. I'm gonna go back to David. David, what do you think? He's really thinking. He's counting on his fingers, I think. Let's take a look here. Our possibilities are 1996 or 2000. The answer is not one of those. It is 1992. Who got it? Who was my 1 person? Give me that wave. Out.
It was David then.
Right, it could have been David. All right, folks, we have made it through our 10 questions. It's time to see who of our competitors that are right here, not only you guys in the chat, all of you guys in the chat are complete winners, but I will say we got to see who our winner is here. Take a look. Here we go. Brrr. Come on. 3rd place, Lara from Argentina, coming in at 383 points.
Good.
2nd place, Paige takes it at 482 points with the silver. And our gold is Anissa holding on till the end at 843 points. Your medals are in the mail. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for playing some Olympics trivia, and it might be time to take a look to see how our different countries in our breakout rooms are at all of these challenges. Uh, Welcome back, my Olympians. Outstanding work, everybody. Blitzkrieg of points and photos. Videos. Trying to get the most amount here before we get to our podium winners. Everybody, how do we do? Mexico, USA, Costa Rica, Curacao. What were some of our strategies? Unmute, let me know.
We were laughing the whole time.
That is the best kind of strategy, personally.
In Mexico, we try to be creative as possible. So
Awesome. And that always does extra points. So well done on creativity. United States, how are we doing? How do we feel?
Feel strong. Good. We did a lot of rehearsal before our actual film performances to ensure close to perfection.
Kev, I think we did so good. Feel free to not show any of the footage. I feel like we should share the airtime with some of the other wonderful Catalyst partners that joined us. So feel free to basically lose what we submitted because we want this Olympics to be about other countries. That's what I'm
very generous.
So generous.
Throwing that, I just want to throw that out there as an option.
USA, breaking cameras since 1936. Well done. So let's see, folks, these were pretty close. And then a number of teams got ahead. And, well, it was great for us to watch this. Trivia went fantastically, by the way. Anissa was able to make everyone look like no one's ever seen the Olympics before. So well done, Anissa. But just as a quick, sort of a tease on this one, let me just share the back end on this. We've got some great photos over here. USA, you guys did not do bad at all. Take a look at this. We're seeing their full Olympic rings. Very nice on here. Curacao, what was the challenge on this one? Is this all the colors?
Yes, it's all the colors.
Are these some bags of different colored Legos?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, perfectly done. Making our way over. Costa Rica, I feel like I recognize these. What are those?
Those are like the cones for sports games.
Oh, perfect. Oh, we know them so well. And then we make our way over to Mexico. Mexico, what's happening over here? What are these?
Our best props from home.
Let me see over here. So hold on. So is this a mask? Tell me, is that a mask?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of lucha libre.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Followed by, of course, our boxing gloves. Oh, so nice. What's our gold? I'm so curious. What are those? Those like little balloons? Trying to see, or that's something, or our bling looks pretty amazing.
Yeah, little balloons.
They are little balloons. Oh, I was right. My God, that vinyl. Great job, everyone. Thank you so much. But of course, we can only have certain people that are up there. We can only give medals to 3 of our countries, as we know so darn well. Let's take a look. Oh, all right. 3rd place today, getting our bronze medals. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Give it our bronze medals to Curacao. Outstanding job coming in, bringing a whole medal back to your country. Making our way to 2nd place, our silver medalists. Let's give it up by just 10 points more. That's how close this got. By 10 points more, they were getting able to 2nd place. 2nd place, silver medalist, Costa Rica. Congratulations, Costa Rica, coming in for our silver medalists. But of course, always got to give somebody the gold. Coming in by literally a 5-point margin. That is how close, that is how creative you have to get in order to win our Quickfire Olympics. Can I get a great, loud Zoom drum roll, please? That's right. We're all on silent. Here's our drum roll. Our gold medals are Mexico! Woo! Congratulations! They're coming through.
Tequila, tacos, tamales. Tequila, tacos y tamales. Woo!
Oh my goodness. Congratulations, everybody. And thank all of you who jumped on to take a look at this to see how this works and who put some of their answers in the chat. Thank you so much over here doing some Quickfire Olympics. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us and keep watching our Summer Olympics over here in Paris. We're having a great time. Everyone, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.